Ladies and gentlemen, the NWA Anarchy Tag Team Championship is about to be decided. On one side, we see the challengers, Derek Driver and Stephen Walters, the New Wave. On the opposite side, we see the three-time current reigning and defending NWA Anarchy Tag Team Champions, Azrael and Shaun, members of the Devil's Rejects. And with that footage that we have just seen from the Phillips Arena, we know why the Reverend Dan Wilson not in their corner. He is with the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion Iceberg in Atlanta, Georgia. Right now, while the Anarchy title on the line in Atlanta, his rejects, without their Reverend, are having to defend the tag team titles right here tonight.
Greg Hunter, part of that big 60th anniversary special in the NWA, but right now, Drivers and Walters, I mean, this could be a big deal for them. They can capitalize on the fact that Dan Wilson isn't here with the usual guidance for the Devil's Rejects.
We have seen time and time again that the Devil's Rejects are not afraid of a disqualification, but yet one of the general avenues of such a disqualification is not here. Iceberg is not here tonight. The only rejects in the vicinity of the NWA arena are Azrael and Shaun Tempers. So if ever there was a chance to capitalize, it's this right here, right now. Derek Driver with the armbar, now a standing wrist lock applied. Tag, in comes Stephen Walters, moved to the midsection, forearm shot. Referee Kid Wallace counts Derek Driver out of the ring. Walters firing away on the sleeper cell, Shaun Tempers.
Greg Hunter, the thing is, for the Devil's Rejects, Shaun and Azrael, we know they have the experience. We know they have the pedigree, the championship pedigree. Both these men have been tag team champions before without managerial guidance. So you got to think, does that kick in, or have they gotten so used to having the Reverend out there that it's going to play a mind game?
We'll see that as this match progresses. Whip into the corner by Driver. Shoulder block into the midsection at point-blank range. Tag, in comes Stephen Walters. Boot to the midsection, forearm, make it two. Brings him out of the corner. And now looking to shoot him off. Wrong part of town. Shoots him into the reject corner, but Walters with the forearm takes down Azrael.
Caught him napping there, Greg Hunter.
He certainly did. Corner clothesline. Contact is missed. Azrael is recovering on the apron. He wants to get out of that part of town. Shaun Tempers with a handful of face. And narrowly breaking the count. Tag in comes Azrael. Boot to the midsection. As the Devil's Rejects, the NWA Anarchy Tag Team Champions, trying to turn things around.
Well, Greg Hunter, that's what they got him right now. They've got him in their side of town. This is something the Rejects are used to doing. And this is why they're three-time Anarchy Tag Team Champions. This is why they've held a multitude of tag team titles with various partners. They know how to cut that ring off. They know exactly what you're supposed to do in tag team wrestling. I mean, the thing about it, as much as I'd hate to do this, I'm not a fan of the Rejects at all. These guys are definitely there in the upper echelon of the greatest tag team in the history of the sport.
Well, they have done something that only one other team in the history of NWA Anarchy, and for that record, the NWA Arena, have ever done, and that is, as a unit, hold 3 tag team titles. The only other team to do that would be the now former Urban Assault Squad, Shadow Jackson and Nemesis, who we will see both of those individuals in our main event this evening. Shadow Jackson as a combatant, Nemesis restrained with a set of handcuffs at ringside. But right now, Azrael, big knife-edge chop. And now, Azrael blasts Derek Driver and then runs full speed into Stephen Walters, and now simply choking Walters out in the corner as Ken Wallace keeps Derek Driver out of the ring. And now, Azrael with a throat slit chin lock applied here.
Well, you know, Greg Hunter, this is the one thing about Azrael. I mean, as devastating as he is, as maniacal and evil as he does have a technical side. This man knows a lot of holds, he knows a lot of pressure points. He knows how to hurt you within the rules of wrestling. And that's what makes him that much more dangerous, because Shaun Timbers is a perfect complement to that.
Azrael is brutality and sadistic violence personified. There are very few individuals who have the imagination, Hangman neckbreaker there, who have the imagination for utter and complete violence as Azrael. The opponent, Shaun Timbers, who likewise has a pronounced mean streak and knows his way around the rule book. Shaun Timbers, definitely if you will pardon the term, the technician of his team here. And right now, Azrael back in. These two men are such a complement for each other, because with Azrael as a brawler, with Shaun Timbers as a technical asset, but both men equally capable in tag team competition. As Dan Wilson so likes to say, the remnants of two of the greatest tag teams ever in this building, specifically Pomp and Circumstance and the Lost Boys. These two men have gelled together over the last 3 years, and that's made them the 3-time tag team champions.
Well, Greg Hunter, the thing about it is, you talked about his sadistic side. In Azrael, as we just seen, Walters pushes harder than he could, and Derek Driver comes in, Greg Hunter.
Tag in to Derek Driver, big drop kick, and Shaun Timbers spills hard to the arena floor. New Wave may have a new lease on life. They got him set up here. Sidewalk, springboard moonsault. Driver is wasting time. Cover.